Your business is actually an unsolved puzzle. The only thing you need to do is solve the puzzle. And how you solve the puzzle is finding the pieces of the business that could fit together. Whether it's your offer, customers, delivery, marketing, sales, all these are connected. And today we'll be discussing about this. I'll be sharing 8 most important and broad pieces that you must fit together in your business. I'll be sharing in the second half of the video, but first half it's more about what actually is this idea puzzle and a business, how they are related. So let's move forward. It's actually, why does building a business feel so confusing? The main thing is we have so many things to do in a business. We have to look after the operations, our delivery, our proof building, that we'll be discussing further. But the main idea is there are too many pieces and we don't have a clear picture. What happens is, in a puzzle we have a cover box like prepare your puzzle like it, but in business we don't have as such that. So it's an unsolved puzzle that we have to solve, and once we solve it, believe me, money will be running in your business. Yeah, that was just a joke. So how do we start growing in our business or basically solving a puzzle? We firstly see the corners. We fix the corners because once we fix the corners, the pillars of our business are fixed. Then we'll see the edges. Which are the edges, like the boundaries of the business? Like if we are targeting only females for a particular beauty product, our target, our boundary is just that. Then we make groups like the categories of the business, and then we try to make the whole picture of the puzzle. Similarly with the business, I hope it's pretty much clear. Next is, if it doesn't fit, like you might have solved puzzles in your childhood, you must see that some pieces are unable to fit to each other. It's pretty much common, I must say, and businesses work the same way. If it fits, well and good, move forward. If it don't fit, try, test and change. Do this cycle as much as possible and as fast as possible. Don't waste your time. Next is box. Business has no box cover. You must be wondering, why is this founder so confused? Because he don't have the picture what he's building. He have the objective goals but no, not a clear picture. So it's a little bit of confusing, and you build the puzzle and discover the picture. That's the idea when we are solving the business puzzle. Yeah. So the thing is, what if your first idea is wrong? What if the first puzzle piece I am taking is from different puzzle, or it's completely wrong? No worries, because we have to try, we have to turn it down, test, adjust. Don't fall in love with the one pieces. I have seen like many businesses are so good in content, but still they are not getting leads. They are spending their 80% or 90% time on just one piece, which is the content. Content is not everything. Content is a medium to get your leads, but if it's not getting you leads, it's not worth your time, man. Then, which are the 8 pieces? These are the 8 pieces which are the most essential for every business, especially if you are into service businesses. Man, screenshot this. This is the crux. You can learn it or you can recall it by 4P 4R framework. I say it. Person, problem, promise, proof, reach, revenue, result. Repeat. Now let's start with the person. The person is your ICP, your ideal client profile, for whom you are building for. And who are we building for? Simply don't take it as a group, take it as a single person. What's his daily habits? Where he spends most of his time? Once you get clear on one person, that I have to target this one person who's CMO or who's this much for this business, who has the decision power, that's it. First is decide the person who we are building for, and who do we want to help, and who actually pays. These are 2 main questions that we must keep in mind while finalizing the first piece of the puzzle. Now the next is the problem. Now what do they need fixed? Let's suppose we take a doctor. A doctor has less time, so but he want to grow, he want more lead, he want more people to visit his uh, hospital or clinic, we must say. So we need to target any problem. Start with the problem, not your service. Let's suppose I sell content services, let's suppose. Okay, so I'll not say to everyone, hey, my name is Tanmay and I will sell you content. No, I will reverse it. I'll say I will give you 15 content pieces in a month, which can produce more than 20 leads for your business. Although it depends business to business, it was just an example. And let's move to next P, which is clear promise. It is a part of the whole offer. By the way, if you have not watched the entire offer video, you are missing a lot of things, because in this video I've covered everything which is needed for you to build a best offer for your service business. Now, what are we promising? It's a clear promise we need to give, like the money back guarantee or the uh, 30-day something guarantee. What changes the customer decision or makes it fast is the clear promise. It makes the decision faster and desired change, because there's still a friction. If we are targeting the right person, we are solving right problem, but still they are little bit of skeptical, because nowadays most of the things are online. So to remove that, we'll take risk on our end. Will give them money back guarantee and 30 days something guarantee. Yeah, so why should they believe you? This is the proof. These are the three proof pillars that must be there in your business, especially if you are in service niche, which are client results. You need to show client results. Uh, what have your client achieved by your service, by giving by receiving your services. Okay, now you can receive the testimonial for clients and the case studies are the most important, which are the main pillar, because in case study simply you can't fake it. In testimonial I've seen like many businesses fake it, though I don't recommend it, because nowadays it is very easy to caught. Earlier people used to do that and it worked, but nowadays people are more smarter, and so please don't do that, and main focus should be on case studies. All in all, it's come down to giving the best service, giving the best services, or delivering the best things with whatever you are going to provide. So these three are the main things. Next is, how do they reach you? It's the first R. As you can see, there are a couple of ways they can you can reach them: through YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. Basically these are content. Then SEO, newsletter, email list. Couple of ways you can do that. It depends from business to business. If you want me to come up with a video where I'll be explaining why you should do and which channel is the best for you, so do let me know in the comment section. I'll be come up with the next video very soon about the reach, like how to reach your audience, how to let them know you. Now in this puzzle piece, you need to show that, get the puzzle on the table, because now you need to reach the audience. Now the back end task is most of is done, so now you give it to the right people, the puzzle. Next is revenue. How does interest become revenue is the main thing, because till now you are producing content, you are doing email list, or any of this will come up with the interested people will click to it. Okay, now how the click becomes the revenues they see. Once they are interested, they trust you, I'm sorry, then they buy from you. Now main element in revenue is trust, and how you can build trust is through reach, through creating content, newsletters, through partnerships, even through referrals. The trust is built, because one of your referral who is referring you already have taken services from you, so there's a plus point in that. And one thing we have missed is the proof pillars. They are also important for building the trust. Now next R is results. The only thing which comes between the promise that we do and the delivery is the results, because results create the next piece. The better the results, the better the proof you can build. The better the proof pillars, I will again show it, like case study, testimonial, and client results we can do, the better we provide the results to our clients. Yeah, and make sure in results try to over deliver. This was a plus point, because if you'll meet their expectation, they'll be like okay fine, but if you'll over deliver, they'll always remember you, no matter you are in which service or you are giving which product. Try to give something free, give something extra so that they can recall you, they can refer you in free. Word of mouth, we call it. Yeah. So now the last R is repeat. Now in repeat, it seems pretty much simple. We need to build a system, and how we can build this system is we need to build our in-house team, a proper process, SOP, AI, automation. We need to build something that we can repeat. Like even without you, if you are a founder or at a top level of management, even without you, your process or your puzzle is being getting completed without you. That's the thing in the repeat thing. So you can do a couple of things. I'll be also coming with the AI and automation video where I am pretty much good at, and I'll be explaining everything that I know about AI and automation and how it can help your business. Yeah. So make what works repeatable, and try to understand that these all 8 pieces are connected to each other. How they are connected will show you in the next slide, but the pieces work together. One system, 8 broad connected decisions. Let's suppose I am giving proof. Okay. I am giving promise in my video, like I am promising money back, but I don't have proof. So it's a good offer, but no one will trust me. So automatically it's of less use of me. Yeah. If I'm having revenue but not results, so we are doing great sales but poor results. So even if any of the piece is not there, we'll fall back. You can see the puzzle will not be completed. So in order to fit all the pieces, you need to connect all the pieces that we discussed together, and these were all the 8 pieces. I am not saying that there are not more pieces. There are more pieces, but the broad pieces that I wanted to tell you are most of the covered in this. Okay. Now next is what to do. What do most founders do? What most founders do is they do all the hard work on getting the new piece. That's what they do. But more pieces does not means a better puzzle. It means a proper complex puzzle. If you have the ability, you can do that. But if you are just starting, or you are a medium sized business, you are not one of the big MNC, so stick with the parts you already have, stick with the pieces you already have, try to make a better combination out of it, and you will outshine them who have more pieces. Yeah. So next thing is, do I need another piece? Once you think that, do I need something else for my business, add a piece. But if not, fix the pieces. You matlab you already have, so you need to fix these pieces. Okay. The thing is, building a business is a process of fitting pieces together. That was the main thing of this video. You need to find the pieces, you need to test the combination, you need to adjust where combination is not being perfect or not being connected. Then you need to repeat and scale, and this is the only thing that matters for your business. And the last thing I wanted to share is, don't just find more pieces, make the pieces fit and combine it in a more better way, because once your puzzle is completed, you will have a great business in revenue, in whatever you want. You will have a great business. I'm not just focusing on money or revenue, because in this process you must have seen that I'm also saying team, process, AI, automation. So you can also enjoy your life while creating the business, and you'll genuinely, whatever you had thought before starting the business, you'll have that. uh, this was all about the video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.